Hello everyone, I'm Shirina Bonoish-Pulatova and today I'm going to talk about the Social Dilemma movie. So, the Netflix documentary The Social Dilemma depicts the rise of social media and personalized online services. It shows us not only their power over each and every one of us, but also their damage to our society. Despite being a documentary, truths are revealed through help of a fictional plot. We follow teenager Ben, who falls under the spell of an algorithm, and we can relate as he tells himself that if he wanted to, he could give up his phone. Yet instead, and to the worry of his older sister, social media gradually helps draw him towards the extreme center. The documentary is a social dilemma filmed in 2020 and directed by Jeff Arlovsky. In just an hour and a half makes the viewer hate social networks and what they do to us. This incredible film, which appeared on the Netflix streaming platform, focuses on how social networks and online services have grown dramatically. And watching the film, we understand how powerful they are and how might they harm modern society. But the plot is only secondary, I think, because the true messengers are Tim Kendall, former president of Pinterest and director of monetization at Facebook, Justin Rosenheimer, inventor of the like button, and a whole cast of other really important people. That big social media and tech companies aren't actually offering their service for free isn't news to anyone. After all, if you're not paying for the product, then you are the product. But it's not just that they're selling your data. The creators of the platforms explain that it's not really about learning about you. Your data isn't actually what they were that much, but about changing you. The aims are those little changes that occur within you that make you more likely to keep scrolling, more likely to buy their products that they show to you. And as one of them said, we want to psychologically figure out how to manipulate you as fast as possible. And the most alarming element is not just the facts, it's seeing the fear in the creators of Facebook, Google, some of which have since left their respective companies. When even the people who have helped to build these platforms, who know them and their aims better than any outsider can ever hope to, are worried, how can you not be? This fear, which is felt by people who helped in the development of some social networks, is one of the main elements. And watching this film caused not only fear, but also anxiety about the consequences of mass manipulation and the rapid spread of false news. We don't know what this development will lead us to, but as they said at the end of the film, if this continues to the next 20 years, it will not lead to a good result. The purpose of this film was to show the truth to all the users of social networks in order to protect them from addiction and some bad consequences. I believe that the correct structure of the film helps the director achieve his goal. Experts working in this field told us about the facts and the truth, and then they clearly showed us the bad influence of social networks on the example of one of the characters, Ben. And such a structure was in the film. First we listened to the experts, then saw Ben's story to better understand the seriousness of the situation. And in Ben's case, he not only put himself in danger, but also his sister, who cares so much about him. And I don't remember seeing documentaries in such an interesting format, but the filmmakers were able to effectively convey to the audience what they wanted to say. The film reminded me that I need to control my time spent on social media, and made me wonder if this activity really makes me happy. The film made me turn off notifications on many social networks so as not to be distracted during more useful activities. And the film evoked strong emotions in me, such as fear, surprise, and anxiety. And the only negative side that I noticed is that they told a lot about the problem, but not enough time was given to possible solutions. However, the creators still managed to convey their message to the audience. They were able to show the possible consequences of using social networks too often. And the social dilemma is a rude awakening many of us need. It puts the dangers of social media into perspective and truly highlights the scary future that we are rapidly heading toward. I didn't immediately deleted all my social media after finishing the movie. However, I did turn off my notifications. Whether or not you decide to turn off your notifications or delete your social networks, but this movie will leave you thinking. Thank you for your attention.